Here we have the new 2024 Chevrolet 2500 HD. This one comes in the custom trim level with 4-wheel drive. This color is going to be sterling gray metallic, and then we have jet black cloth interior. The powertrain consists of a 6.6 liter turbocharged diesel V8 engine, and that's mated to the 10-speed automatic Allison transmission. And as we come around to the front end here, just a slight refresh. Now you can get the more upgraded headlamps and all that. It makes it look a bit more polished, but still pretty good look for the HD in my opinion. Love the gloss black bumper. But as we come around to the wheels here, these are going to be 20-inch aluminum. It's one of my favorite things about the truck is the design of these wheels. But to the door panel here, we have our power door locks here, unlock, lock. And then we have one-touch automatic up and down for the driver's side, and then express down for the other 3 windows. We do have power folding mirrors, which is a big plus for me. Blind spot monitors are in those. And then a rear window lock here. Power mirror controls, we can turn those on and off and adjust using this dial. And then 2 bottle holders, mat pocket. We can go through our tow haul mode here, so we can toggle that there. And then 4-wheel drive controls, brightness for the gauge cluster, bed lamps, etc., and then headlamp controls there. And we can turn the auto mode off and on by doing that. Electronic parking brake, press to engage, hit the brake, press it again to disengage. Hood release, tilt steering wheel. And then here's our power driver seat with 2-way lumbar. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. But before we check out the rear leg room, huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for letting me review this truck today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And you all can pause anywhere you need to, taking a look at this window sticker. Hope you can see it, even with this glare. I've been trying to hide from the leaf blowers, been following me around. I've been trying to review these trucks. But this one stickers right at $65,845, which is not a bad price in my opinion to get the diesel. And then I think that custom value package actually has a lot of value in it. But from the back seat here, great leg room. Of course, it's the full size 2500 pickup, so I would expect to have tons of room for the entire crew. Seat back pockets on both sides there, rear AC vents, and no fold down tray for the bottle holders, but we do still get one in each door panel there. And then before I forget, that's a big plus, having that clothes hanger there. You can put a bunch of plastic or metal hangers on that stronger hook. Def and diesel go right here. And then as we come around to the back end here, there's a look at all of that there. But let's go ahead and lower the tailgate now. And I love that we get the 3-prong 120 volt in the back. And the spray-on bed liner is a nice touch as well. But coming to the front passenger seat, this is going to be manual, but seat back can be adjusted here. Seat bottom can be adjusted there. Lockable glove compartment here, good size. And then we have that second one up top as well. But now we're just going to take a quick look in the engine bay. And there's that there. And next we're going to go ahead and make our way to the driver's seat. So hopping up here, we do get the nice, I shouldn't say nice, but you know, it's a custom. Still feels pretty good for a vinyl wrap steering wheel. There's that there, I like the design. Now over here to the radio, we do get AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio, and then we have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. All of our settings are here, vehicle settings, apps, and then all of our system settings. We can change language there. Connect your phone, just add it, walks you right through it. Just find it on your Bluetooth connections. So everything there, not too much going on, but that's how I like it. Pretty easy to use. Backup cameras there with guidelines that follow you as you turn the steering wheel. We can turn those off if we want to as well by hitting that. And then volume controls here. Click there to mute and then hold it to power the system down. And then we can use this as a tune knob, home button, Bluetooth button. And then we have our single zone manual controls here for the climate. And adjust fan speed, and then just click that to turn it on and off, which I like how they did that. And then temperature can be adjusted here, AC toggle, fan direction, and then defrosters there. Then we have our exhaust brake, lane keep assist with lane departure, parking sensors. We can lower that tailgate, hazards, traction control, and then a trailer brake controller, USB-C, USB-A port, 12 volts, and then we get another 120 volt 3-prong. Cup holders here, little storage pockets throughout, and then a bigger center console cubby space there. And then we can just pull this up, make it a 6 seat, and then to get it back down, just pull this strap here, and there you go. But there's a view of the back seat from up here. And one thing I love about this truck is it does a lot, but it's so simple in terms of just a walkthrough. It doesn't have a bunch of extra stuff, but it has everything you need. And then over here, cruise controls, we can set that and then adjust the forward collision alert gap there. And then windshield wiper controls, and turn this fan speed down. It's all right here, so one time there and then intermittent, low, high. And then we can just push this here for the front wiper fluid and then pull that when the headlamps are on for the high beams, and then toggle that there. And then in auto mode, we actually do get Intellibeam, which is awesome to me, having it on this heavy duty truck. And then to the gauge cluster, bear with me here a moment. We can go through all of those functions there. So tons and tons of stuff that you can look at if you so choose to. And then you can change your units from US to metric right there. And then for the shifter, just pull this down, reverse, neutral, drive. Then your low gear's at the bottom, and you can manually shift there, and it'll show you what gear you're in that bottom right corner. And then there's our push button start. And finally, here's the key fob with remote start. But next, let's go ahead and take this 2500 HD out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this 2500 HD, I forgot the tow figure. So for conventional, we're looking at 18,500 pounds. And then for gooseneck, max weight of 19,100 pounds with this configuration here. But overall maneuverability of this truck, it's a heavy duty truck, but with the Duramax and just having this 10-speed automatic, it's so quick on its feet, especially when you're not pulling something or hauling something. And then I just love having the standard safety features that you get with the Chevy Assist package, having the blind spot monitors, forward collision alert, lane keep assist with lane departure. It's nice to have that on a heavy duty truck. And again, this thing just scoots. And having the 10-speed, just how everything is set up based on throttle response and all that, it's absolutely flawless in terms of acceleration. So when I put my foot into it, it pulls from the turbos, or if I need to go ahead and downshift, it's ready to do that. And if you want to, you can manually shift right here. But honestly, the ride quality is not terrible. And it helps having the 10-way power seat. It just makes you find that perfect position. And I wish I remembered to put my fuel economy meter on, but I didn't. But oh well. But yeah, the overall ride quality here is pretty good. Kind of surprised. I mean, it's smooth pavement here, but still, it's not rocking me at all. Very impressed. And even though this is a heavy duty truck, it's still, without a load and all that, you can drive this like you would anything normally, just in terms of the power output, visibility, all of that. It's just a little bit taller, a little bit longer. Now for the price point, being around that 65,000 mark, pretty on point with what you can get from Ford and Ram, in my opinion. Now, you can argue that Ram has the better interior, but especially with this more basic custom, and with that value package, I feel like this is a pretty great option if you're wanting to get a diesel, you're wanting to save a little bit of money, as opposed to getting, let's say, a high country or something that could get close to 6 figures. This still has Bluetooth audio, wireless CarPlay, blind spot monitors, push button start. All of those pretty much would have become must-have amenities. And I just like the looks of this for the more basic model. Of course, I would swap out the halogens for LEDs, and that shouldn't be a big deal getting that done. But other than that, I mean, really not much else I would do there's nothing else I would change on this truck. Just if I was wanting something that had the powertrain that I wanted and had every option that I needed. Now, I don't have adaptive cruise, but it's not really a necessity. I have regular cruise control. I don't have heated seats or automatic climate controls, but I don't really use that either. And it just still keeps you relatively, I shouldn't say relatively affordable because it's still expensive, but relatively affordable for the full-size heavy-duty truck market. So it's a pretty impressive bundle in my opinion. But I want to give another huge shout out to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this truck. I'll leave a link below to it in the description. And I think it's a pretty good spec. Just if you don't need leather seats, you don't want, you know, maybe 70,000 and up is your breaking point, you can still get this for mid-60s and be happy. But especially having the Duramax diesel, the 10-speed automatic, a great driving truck, I'll just put it that way. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Silverado HD Custom.